What makes the plant strong and stand erect amongst the environmental conditions? It is because of plant cells. The rigidity of plant cell is due to the presence of spatial layer external to the cell membrane called the cell wall, which is absent in animal cells. Let us go through the key points of the cell wall. The cell wall is a non living, rigid, protective layer present external to the cell membrane. The cell wall is present not only in plant cells but also in the cells of bacteria, algae, fungi, and protists. If we talk about the composition of the cell wall in plants, it is composed of chemicals like cellulose, hemicellulose, and pectin. Do you think the cell wall of plant cells is a single layer? Structurally, the plant cell wall may have three layers, including primary cell wall, secondary cell wall, and tertiary cell wall. Tertiary cell wall is present only in some plant cells. If we talk about the composition of layers of cell wall, primary cell wall, which is a thin layer made up of cellulose, hemicellulose, and pectin, lipids, and proteins. Secondary cell wall made up of cellulose, hemicellulose, and lignin predominantly. Secondary cell wall is provide mechanical support to the plant. Tertiary cell wall, if present, is very thin, made up of xylem, which provide the intensity to the cell. In addition to the different layers of the cell wall, the primary cell wall of a adjacent cell, covered by a special layer called middle lamella, is composed of calcium and magnesium pectate. Do you think the composition of the cell wall in other organisms would be the same as in the plant cells? Considering algae, cell wall made up of chemicals like cellulose, pectin, algin, and polysulfate esters. Talking about the cell wall of the bacterial cell, it is made up of peptidoglycan, which is the alternating polymer of the chemicals. NAG represents N-acetyl glucosamine and NAM represent N-acetyl muramic acid. In fungi, the cell wall is made up of chitin, which is a polymer of NAG. Talking about protists, organisms like diatoms has silica is the major component of the cell wall. Do you know that the siliceous cell wall of diatoms makes them economically important after their death? Material is called diatomic earth. Functionally, the cell wall provides structural integrity to the plant, also protect internal structures, provide protection against mechanical stress. These are the structural and functional details of the cell wall.